Good morning, good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. It is me and Viking. What in the world? Got our wedge in the center. We have a pawn in front of our opponent's bishop. This does not bode well here. Sorry, buddy. Gotta make a run for it, probably with e3. I don't know. Instead of bishop moves, could he make a run for it? I don't know. It looks pretty tough. But he has me all to himself. I do have to check to see if I've gotten all of my... And try not to pre-move. And how do I want to go after him? Do I want to go after him? Oh no, Dudovich. Dudovich. So what happened in that game? We need to control the center. I would suggest for Viking that you firmly hold the center. Basically, you need to play a good period. And Grandmaster John Fedorowicz and I discussed this about how many games you need to gain experience in a certain opening. So you have about 64 games of d4, d5, for example. And then you will go for a certain number of games in another area. This bishop is commonly going here to defeat this bishop. I'm not sure why I didn't take that knight, though. Not sure why I didn't take that knight. Knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes, bishop takes. Oh, now you're gonna hang a rook? Now you have a chance to. Now you have. Uh-oh. What did I do? Why didn't I just take that pawn? Because it doesn't do anything, it seems to me. Oh no. This doesn't bode well. Can it? Can it bode well? Oh no. It's even worse than we thought. Don't move so quickly, man. Just don't move so quickly. Hey, you can't escape that easily.
Thank you for following Valley.
Bummer. I really wanted a pawn mate. No. Bummer. So yeah, d4, d5. Learn to hold the center first, and then learn to fight against the center. You really do need to learn to hold the center first. I agree that I'm not playing properly, and I haven't had time to... So remember to fight for the center in certain cases. This is an interesting choice. I'll admit it. Queen h4, queen e4, queen g4. It gets worse, it gets worse. It gets worse. He has me all to himself at the moment. Although we have worked it out that I am up early enough now for this stream. Fight for the center. Black bar Damer. Very acceptable. No, I'm just gonna take this one at a time. Good morning. Absolutely, Valley. We are in the morning dojo. I don't know if I can get this to that. Where is my dojo command? What? There we go. We are in the chess 960 at the moment, and then next will be... What do I want to do with this fellow? Let's just try to straighten out my pawns. That could have been worse. Could have been worse, but we're going to... Is he trying to get at me here? Trying to be a good role model here. I am. I'm trying to be a good role model here. Veli, good morning. Thank you so much. We are simul streaming on Kick. The CloudBot. I have to figure out how this CloudBot works because the CloudBot should, in theory. Oh, I know what I can do. Multi-stream. Aha! Maybe this will work. Let's try this one. We are simul streaming on Kick. We are also simul streaming on YouTube for those of you who have not gotten a notification. So those are not going. When I do the multi-stream chat, it does not go 2447 Pika Buddy bullet rating. Be kind. Ye gods. Is that you on Kick? Nicely done. Veli, thank you for the follow. Make them an OG. Are you streaming too, by the way, Veli? Veli has been added as an OG.
Yes, it's me.
All right. So, thank you for being here in the dojo. We are here as primarily trying to improve our chess stream. The drawback, though.
Oh no, I'm just a regular player.
Yeah, you're a regular player, all right. With a rating like that. I'm gonna build up our wedge. Have an extra center pawn. Whoops. I blundered my d4 pawn. I did blunder my d4 pawn. Now what am I blundering? All right, are we up for a... Well, that's a good move. He has definitely taken the cake on the... Oh no! You got me there. You got me there. I think I need to throw that in. I don't have anywhere good to put my knight. That's a drawback. Yep, you got me. Pika Bunny is good. Let me go back for just a moment and make sure. Oh, I'm playing a game. I need to make sure that I played 500 knight c3s. That is my goal. Trying to play 500 knight c3s. Ideally. We made it. We made it. Oh, I don't have that.
The opening was terrible.
Indeed. But then again, it is pseudo bullet. It's not real bullet, but it is pseudo bullet. I should take the queen, right? Objectively, I should take the queen. Oh, fine. Uh-oh.
Do you play in tournaments like Title Tuesday?
I unfortunately don't. I wish I did. How are we getting to him here? I might have been able to orchestrate a pawn mate, but I don't, unfortunately. I'm not registered for Cheesecom as a... The process has just been too cumbersome for me. I mean, I know all the players all know me. I've been a national master since 1989. So I have little interest in proving that I'm a national master to an organization that's not been around 1/4 as long as I have. Maybe even 1/5 as long as I have. But I'm only 39, so what can you do? But thank you for being here, Pika Bunny. So wait just a moment. I meant to look you up. I wish Kick were a little bit more amenable to being able to look up other streamers. So there are only 3 chess streamers. Only 3 chess streamers on Kick at the moment. And you're not one of them. Just checking. But Valley, it is great to have you. Definitely. I'm going to get you started here. Oh, I didn't get to look up whether or not I played enough knight c3s yet. I did not look up to see whether or not I've played enough knight c3s yet. I love knight c3 on the first move, to be truthful. I find the original positions...
It's a pleasure for me to play with a trainer like you.
I've been around a long time. I've made all of the mistakes that trainers are supposed to make. So a6, yeah, the Carpathian The Carpathian method. I don't really want to give up this. I am going to prevent with Kasparovian restriction. Did I do it? I did do it. Let's make sure that this gets entertaining. Trying to guarantee the entertaining part of the stream. The stream. Okay, you've got that square. Nicely done. And if I do this, you'll do that. Alright, fine. I guess I have to take first. And now you have that, which is very cool. Very, very cool. Alright. Let's not do anything too fancy here. We're just going to hope that you get into trouble the old-fashioned way. Well, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Knight takes, rook takes, bishop takes here. We'll see if it works for me. You'll see. You have two pieces for the rook. Two pieces for the rook. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah, I don't have enough. I really don't have enough. Can I loosen myself up? Nope, I cannot loosen myself up. Oh man, I was so lucky. Pika Bunny was really getting there. By the way, our regular dojo schedule is there. Let's do it in the multi-stream. Does that work? Does the multi-stream work? If I type dojo, is it appearing?
The fact that you still know the theory at this level.
I still know the theory at this level? What did I forget it? I don't know. And now I cannot put a notification in because of the 3+2 arena restrictions. I cannot make a... Let's do it. We're going to update our stream standing here. Still know the theory. Am I that old that I've forgotten? I don't know how to take that. Still know the theory. There is no theory. There are only good moves, and I don't know the good moves. That much you have seen.
I had studied the A6 move for 3 to 4 days, and you responded to it in just 10 seconds back.
There's a great book on that called The Carpathian Warrior by a relatively okay friend of mine. Let me see if I can find it. All of the books in this. Oh, I take it back. The Tiger's Modern, right? So I do have Tiger's Modern as well, but Bogdan Lalich and Vladimir Ochotnik wrote Secrets of a Master, New Opening Theory, 2005. And he talks about the Austrian attack in all levels for the most part. And because of you, I'm taking this book off the shelf. Just because of you, I'm going to take that book off of the shelf. And I'm going to review a few games. You have inspired me. It helps to have you here because I usually am addressing players that need help, obviously below me. Thank you so much for the follow. Belly in the house. Belly in the house. Yeah, Tiger's Modern. Tiger Hlark Person. Do you know him? I met him and played with him in a series of tournaments.
Thanks for following.
I met him and played with him in a series of tournaments. My top student defeated him in 2011 when Mark Arnold won the tournament. I don't know if I... Let me put an about in too while you're at it, while I'm at it. I've been teaching. I actually put up a YouTube short about my origin story. And I meant to do a shorter one. Basically, I began playing chess when visiting my cousins in Fredericksburg, Virginia.
I've never come across it, but I really enjoy studying from books. For the last 5 to 6 months I've been studying chess, and I'll definitely check it out.
Well, I don't think that book's as important as other texts. Tiger's Modern you should already have if you've not yet done it. That really consists of g6, bishop g7, d6, and a6, and he plays with the concept of a hedgehog structure / breakout with the idea that you're not missing your c pawn, so it gives you an added dynamic. And for Viking, I was recommending that Viking study the holding the center, the handshake. I call e4, e5 the handshake or the fist bump, and I call e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, the grandmaster handshake. Every grandmaster today started off with the grandmaster handshake with white and with black. They didn't start off with the queen's gambit as their first opening. They may have learned it in their early stages, but they did not start off with that one because the goal of chess is to activate all of your pieces to the best of your ability. I have to grab the space, Viking. The center pawns, I'm going to just mention this for Viking. The two center pawns are microscopically better than the remaining flank pawns in the beginning of the game because they push the pieces out of the center. You all know, or everyone should know, that the knights are microscopically better than the bishops. The value grows depending on the position. So therefore, if you understand that the pieces are of alternative value depending on the type of position and the stage of the game, then once you realize that the center pawns are more valuable than the side pawns, the Sicilian becomes into standing Viking.
I'm really glad I came across you, and I wish you a great stream. I will catch your stream again.
So you must be in Europe if you're going back to work, because if you were part of my audience, I don't actually cater to the United States. I'm in New York City. I believe in you as a very cultured individual who appreciates chess. Thank you so much. Namaste. Veli, enjoy the rest of your day at work.
Yes,
I'm
Turkey.
trying to think of where I've been. I've flown through. I took Turkish Airlines to Dubai. All right, do I want to do it this way? Let's see if we can pinpoint this weakness just a little bit on e4. No, huh? All right, well, I'm going to take this then. I'm going for it.
Thanks so much for subscribing.
No words. NW. How are you, Mon? From South Africa, we have Turkey in the house. The great moderator. Now I will commence the pawn storm because we can. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. I'm gonna sack this, sack that. Uh-oh, maybe I'm not sacking it. That's a bummer. Is my queen almost trapped? It could be. Let's try to not have our queen be trapped. Well, that's a bummer. You know what? I have another rook where that came from. This is the one where Viking should beat me. A while back, Viking did manage to beat me. Let's get a square for our knight. Oh no, sir. Can we? I'll just play... It's a bummer. Just because we need to get more players playing. We need George D1 in the mix. He's been waiting patiently. I don't need my coffee warmer on for a paper cup. Alright, after this game, I need to check to see if... I also need to get to work, by the way, Belly. Oh no, George. Let's just see where we stand in the Knight C3 department, yeah? And I'm hoping that George D1. Oh, we're at 1388 in the Knight C3 department. I don't really need to catch up on that at all. We need to play Knight F3, C4, and F4. Knight F3, C4, and F4. Viking, are you in the stream, bud? We'll get some F4s in. Just trying to keep you from finishing your opening, by the way. And that was the goal of bishop to b2, to present problems in the opening. But my dark squared bishop is not as valuable as your dark squared bishop. So in general, c takes d4 gives black a material advantage in the center. Don't forget that you have something hanging. Wow. Alright, well, I'm hanging something. That much is true. Pay attention to my moves. Don't let me play what I want to play. We're going to try removing the defender in 2 moves. People are waiting for games. I understand. So we need to get our F4s up. I don't know why I played knight F6. That was terrible. Let's play the Budapest counter gambit. We're looking for an opening that Viking knows. This is not one of them. This is not one of. Always pay attention to your opponent's moves. I think that is the earliest stage for everybody here. Always pay attention to your opponent's moves. How many have we played, Viking? Not quite 20, but I want to just give Viking a lesson. I want him to message me on Discord. I want to work with him. I want to help him. George D1 as well. Let's just get the moves in. Let's talk. Message me on the socials, whether it's Discord. Let me know who you are, though. There are a lot of really random messengers out there. Let me know who you are. I'm not going to accommodate. Oh, I love this song. What is this song? Dubstep is King? Is that the name of the song? We really need a thing saying what the songs. That was a test to see if you were paying attention to my moves. That was the only square for your knight, bud. Couldn't let him play queen h4 check, right? Alright, you got me. And you put all your pawns on white squares? Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh no. And an inn, no less. You gave me an inn. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Oops. I did hang it. But we have more where that came from. Here a check, there a check, everywhere a check, check. Here a check, there a check, everywhere a check, check. This looks like a very cool discovered mate. That was a very cool discovered mate. Share that center, sir. All right, you have me here. That much is true. You may have me here. I love this dark green board. I do not like the fact that my light green buttons. Can I reprogram the light green buttons? Does anyone know if I can reprogram the light green buttons? Whoops. Whoops. So the light green does not work well. We need to slow down, Viking. This is not a good move. I think this is that continuation where somebody loses their knight. E6 had to be played. It did not look pretty, but E6 had to be played. Yes, you were getting your stuff out. C4, sir. Alright, well, I will make the first pawn break if needed. I don't mind your... Oh no, sir. Knight C3 was forced. One of the reasons why the London does not work out so well. Do I wish to do it this way? I guess so. Look at what my pieces are doing, sir. Setting up a mating net. I'm sorry, Viking. No. Dudovich. That's what I like to hear. What?
Lauren JW
says, "Hey John,
Lauren JW. I made a short out of your compliment. I hope you don't mind. I really hope you don't mind. But I loved your compliment the other day. I thought that was very kind.
Lauren JW
said, I don't mind at all.
This is just a very exposed king here. Oh. Oh. Finish your opening, John. That was a total beginner move.
Lauren JW.
Said.
I made
I
Vikings
went and
Day.
gave the short a like for the algorithm.
Thank you so much. Finish the opening, John. On that note, I'm going to leave it on that one, with Viking having beaten me for today. And I'm going to leave it right up there. Thank you so much, Viking. Everybody blunders sometimes.
Lauren JW.
Said. Did you see the Erdogmus game and the Divya Deshmukh win over Amin Basim?
I did not. That is awesome for Divya. We have Amin Basem's birthday coming up, by the way. For those of you who are aware of it, I don't know which dojo it's in. Let's start with the Rapid and Classical for the most part. Yeah, Basem Amin, his birthday's coming up on September 9th. We'll do a quick upcoming birthdays in 1 hour. Oh, so tomorrow, basically. Tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. In 1.5 hours, the morning dojo at school.
Divya won by a Farouk sacrifice king attack and Erdogmus allowed his opponent get 2 queens, then sacrificed his own for a forced ante in 8.
That's awesome. That is totally awesome. I should have you with the podcast. That's what I should have. I should have Lauren JW on a podcast. The Master Chess Dojo podcast featuring the regulars.
Lauren JW.
Said. ID do that if you like.
All right. I feel terrible because Kingslayer Sloan and I are doing the French Bishop chess cast, which I believe we started for...
I only have a problem with showing my face. Voice is fine.
Yeah, no, we don't have to do the video thing. I completely understand. Maybe we can get the other streamers that don't like to show their faces in on the deal too. There are a couple of them. And that way we can have the community stream. But yeah, the Kingslayer Sloan French Bishop chess cast, like already, like my only reservation with the French Bishop chess cast has been the, let's just look at the tournaments that are upcoming. Carissa Yip. In 2 days, Carissa Yip shares a birthday with Phoebe Witt. I believe Phoebe Witt is going to have the last stream of that segment.
Lauren
so
JW.
We'll see.
I'm just so happy to see Divya do well. It's so inspiring for young girls in chess.
Yes, absolutely. She is kicking holy tuchus. She is kicking holy tuchus. That much is true. What was the ChessCom event where she made it to the final, or was it the other event? I'm trying to remember. She made it to a final recently in an online event, from what I remember. It wasn't the one where Hao Yifan lost to, spoiler alert, Ju Wenjun. If you've not seen the Speed Chess Challenge for Women, as a friend of Ju Wenjun, I've never met Hao
Lauren
Yifan.
JW.
Said. She also won her GM title in the World Cup.
That was it. That was the event. It was actually the World Cup that she was participating in. Now, I am a massive yippee, so... But, Alexa, turn on Dojo. I must run, as it turns out. I need to, and would like to, raid someone fun again. Yesterday we raided someone fun. It was not necessarily family friendly, as it turned out. Hello Kitty was not family friendly. We would like to do someone who is streaming chess. Preferably,
Lauren JW.
Said. Divya is on 2 points, leader is on 3-5, a few are on 3, rest are on 2.
I need to run to the train station. 2 points, leader is on
Lauren
3.5,
JW.
a few are on 3 and the rest are on.
And all the chumps are the rest, so she has
Nice.
48th position ATM.
Very cool.
Lauren JW.
Said. Take care, John.
Let's do the host. For Kutsu on kick. You can stick around for the raid, that would help. Only one viewer here? Must be all the viewers elsewhere else. We have 5 viewers. What in the world is that all about? We have 5 viewers. I'm very thankful for those on YouTube and elsewhere. Very cool. We picked up a lovely new streamer, another Valley from Europe. Thank you to Valley in the house. No words, namaste. Thank you so much for the 28 months. I need to send out some love to him. Some dojo love. Thank you so much, No Words, for the sub. I get by barely on subs. Barely on subs. Does not pay the electricity bill, but thank you everyone for being here.